Hi, I'm going to talk about Shakespeare's Sonnet 20. I divide the sonnet into two pieces so we can see the translation easier. Please take a look at the left hand side, which is the original sonnet, and I will read the right hand side translated form. A woman's face, colored by nature's own hand, have you the master of my desire. You have a woman's gentle heart, but you are not born. You have eyes brighter than their eyes and more sensory. You are a man in shape and form, and all men are in your control. You catch the attention of men and amaze women's souls. You were originally intended to be a woman, until nature made a mistake in making you. By adding one thing, she has prevented me from fully having you. But since nature equipped you for woman's pleasure, let your body be their treasure, and let me have your love. As we can see, this sonnet is talking about a man, and Shakespeare likes this man a lot because the man is even more prettier than normal woman in Shakespeare's eyes. So on the next slide, I'm going to talk techniques. So in most of Shakespeare's sonnet, alternate rhyming was used very often. So painted to acquainted, passion to fashion, rolling to controlling, gasped to amazed, created to defeated, adulting to nothing, and at the end, pleasure to treasure. This alternate rhyming, also called cross-rhyming, this logical pattern of rhyming gives the poem a nice rhyme and makes it sound complete and round, and the couplet at the end in GG form give us a sense of finality. And the next technique is personification, which is nature's own hand. So in the first sentence, nature's own hand made this guy a woman's face. By saying this, Shakespeare is meaning that God created this beautiful man and no one can change it. And the next technique is metaphor. Shakespeare is saying this man is like a woman. And I also realized there's a same structure in 3 lines. So a woman's gentle hearts, an eye more brighter than theirs, and a man in hell. It's saying the parts of the bodies of this man. I was describing those parts are more prettier than women to express how much Shakespeare likes this man. The tone of the sonnet is peaceful, admiring, and enjoying. The sonnet is an expression of love. By describing how beautiful the man is, Shakespeare is also telling us how much he likes him, but he can't have the guy because that's not right. Okay, so does Shakespeare likes men? Well, so there's an explanation I found online. The modern reader may read Sonnet 20 and question whether or not Shakespeare's sexuality is reflected in this sonnet. When looking at the sexual connotations in this sonnet, it is important to reflect on homoeroticism meant during the time that Shakespeare was writing. So The person Casey Charles discusses the idea that there was no official identity for a gay person at this time. There were words that identified what we would consider to be homosexual behavior, but the idea of a gay culture or gay identity did not exist at that time. So I think men can like women. Men can like men at that time.